Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we all know what Miguna Miguna went through in the hands of police officers during the 2017 general election. After that, of course, in attempted swearing in of the then NASA leader Raila Amolo Odinga. And then by that time, Matiang'i was the interior CS. As of now, we have Kithure Kindiki as the CS for Interior. Again, we are all aware what Matiang'i has gone through after handing over power, of course, to Kithure Kindiki. What William Ruto government is taking him through. Because as of now, he's not in this country. But again, there is a reason why he is not in the country. They are looking for him. And Miguna Miguna was trying to react to Fred Matiang'i's situation, which seemingly also is a lesson to Kithure Kindiki and those who will be coming in power. This is what he said. Fred Okengo Matiang'i, who blew up my house with bombs, forced me into exile twice, once after sedating me and blocked me from returning at the behest of Raila and Uhuru, fled into exile board a cargo KLM plane on February 19th, 2023, the irony of life. Matiang'i fled Kenya in the middle of the night, wrapped was fresh cut flowers from Kenya for export. Let me take this in slowly. That was Miguna Miguna respond or reaction to the current situation of Fred Okengo Matiang'i. Of course, we know Matiang'i did not get out of this country through a cargo plane, no. The information from the migration office shows how he got out of the country. So our main discussion is not about how he got out of the country, but then the people who are frustrating Fred Okengo Matiang'i. There is one thing Miguna Miguna is trying to say here, that power is fluid. You might have it today and tomorrow you will not have it. So the truth is that once you have power, use it nicely. So that next time, when you don't have, no one will maybe revenge on you. Because once you have a regime that is thirsty to revenge, then you might end up suffering a lot. And the example is the current regime we have as of now. They are thirsty for revenge. I don't know how they pretend to be so much godly when they want revenge on everything and everyone. Of course, the truth of the matter is that Matiang'i worked for Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He was very loyal to Uhuru Kenyatta. Whatever Uhuru will ask for, he will do it. So he was the one who was giving orders for Matiang'i, not for Matiang'i, but for Miguna Miguna to be arrested, the deportation, and the whole drama that happened. We all know that. But again, William Ruto was supporting it. People like Kithure Kindiki were supporting that move. So it is not only Fred Matiang'i. All the team that Miguna Miguna is supporting as of now, they were in agreement with what Matiang'i was doing. But then, the victim as of now, it is Fred Matiang'i. Look at that. So the situation here is that if if Raila Amolo Odinga did not have the kind of super massive support that he commands as of now, then even in 2017, it would be easy for Uhuru to ask Matiang'i to arrest Raila. But because Raila has numbers, it is huge, it is a threat, you can never touch him. Because of that. Angekuwa ni mtu mwingine tu hivi hivi. Kama tuseme mtu mwingine tu tuseme kama ni Wajakoya amejiapisha hivyo na anasumbua watu, angesema tushika na ikuwe ni hivyo. But Raila is a man who command number in this country. People will say Raila in himself is an institution. Because of that, it is not easy to try him. But I want to tell you, if he did not have such kind of a command in this country, if he was not an institution himself, then Matiang'i would have been used to arrest Raila Amolo Odinga. In the ukweli. Now, the person on that hot seat is Kithure Kindiki, the interior CS. This is also a very coded message to Kithure Kindiki. Today he might celebrate, they are in power. Lakini ameona kichwa cha mwenzake kikinyolewa. Ni vyema akitie chake maji. That's the truth of the matter. It is also a lesson to William Samoei Ruto. You know what you passed through in the hands of Fred Matiang'i and Uhuru Kenyatta regime. There is nothing to lie here. Ruto suffered in the hands of Fred Matiang'i. Aliwasumbua. So, the reason here is just to revenge. But as they revenge, they also need to ask themselves a question. What will happen after that? Because they might not be in power for long. They might get out of power. What will happen to them? Because they are doing the same thing that they went through. So it means even they never learn a lesson of themselves. This power is fluid. They will have it. Tomorrow, there will be mass action. They will be kicked out. What will happen to them? The big question on this punchline. So Kithure Kindiki is the first person who must be more worried than any other individual in this country. Going with what Fred Matiang'i is going through as of now. He should be asking himself, when he will leave that position, how will he survive in this country? Will he have peace with everyone in this country? Or he will be going through what Matiang'i is undergoing now? Because now we have seen EACC, they are now asking for wealth declaration. Of course, now they want to go for his properties. We don't know if Matiang'i will come back or if he's going to stay there until when these people will exit power. But again, even if he will come back, still he will be haunted. These people are going to arrest him. These people are going to charge him. Na unajua saa zingine, kama watu hawakupendi, kuna tu njia pia wanaweza kukumaliza. Pole pole. That can also happen. Remember, Miguna Miguna is talking about being sedated. Look at that. He went to hospital. Sometime he was saying that he was poisoned. So, the doctors had to do a lot of work to try and neutralize that poison. That is what he went. So, people who are in power today, what Miguna Miguna is doing here also is just sending you indirect coded message to you. To know that whatever you will take through Matiang'i and those other people you want to crucify today, your day will also come when you will go through the same thing. And this is also a good lesson to Matiang'i himself. In as much as we would want to sympathize with this situation, it is also a lesson for him to learn that any other time, once you are on that seat, be careful on how you are doing your work. Even Ruto today, and you know, Raila has called for mass action. It is coming. I think we're remaining with only 6 days. We will see how Kithure Kindiki is going to act. How he is going to deal with the people. Because we have seen what those people, the business community have gone through. The traders. Traders walitembea. They walked into Rigathi Gachagwa's office at Annex. Harambee Annex. Na pale kwa William Ruto. But they were tear gas at the end of the day. The people who voted for this team, they were tear gassed. So look at that. Mass action is coming. It will be more bigger than this one. It will be a mammoth of crowd. That means if you want to shoot, you are going to kill many people. Then who will take that responsibility? Some people might enjoy it today, but it might take them very short time. It is a very short time of enjoyment, but they will suffer too much at the end of the day. Another question that we can ask Mheshimiwa Ruto. Wakati ya anaenda kanisani anasema ya kwamba, and those preachers who are with William Ruto, he says he's a God man, a God-fearing person. I think a God-fearing person is one individual who will forgive. Even if you don't want to forget, at least forgive. In fact, for Ruto to have confirmed to Kenyans and win the hearts of many people, it could have been if Ruto will put down everything and tell Matiang'i to continue with this job. In that way, even those who did not like him to some extent, they will see some reason why to associate themselves with William Ruto. He never thought of that. The first thing that came to his mind was all about revenge. Ndio tuone yule Mungu wa Ruto angeacha Matiang'i afanye kazi. Because Matiang'i is a loyal man, he could have just changed and again worked for him. That is how he could have convinced people here. He fired everyone, including even the late George Magoha, who was not aligned in any way of politics. A man who was ready to serve, and he was worth for that job. He never saw a reason to keep him. That is Ruto for you. So it is a lesson for Matiang'i, a lesson for Kithure Kindiki, a lesson for William Ruto and his Rigathi Gachagua, together with the Kenya Kwanza team.